With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Four people in a room talking about everything. Or talking about really nothing at all. You decide.
Welcome. This is the Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Oh, is he typing?
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Oh, you're good? Okay.
It sounded like you were typing.
What are you typing, Brady?
Just replying to some texts.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, that's nice.
Which is actually fitting, guys, because we have a question from Lizzie Rose on
Oh.
Spotify who says, what do you think about people who text your show when you haven't specifically asked anyone to text in? Do you have any regular texters who text you the most?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
all the time.
Yeah.
No, I like when people text in.
Unsolicited? I love that.
Why not? We
Yes.
get like hundreds of texters every morning, and
Yeah.
we love that.
I
We
mean,
try to get back to everybody, and if you are texting us, we don't get back to you. We're sorry. It's just we get a lot of
We
texts.
do try.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do
We
try.
like when people say nice things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to give a shout out. You guys have seen the text, obviously. There's, I think she's 10. Rosie.
Yes.
Yes.
Texts us almost every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
She's such a sweetheart.
And sometimes it's just saying, good morning, hope you have a great day.
Exactly.
Very sweet.
Yeah, and I
Such
met
a
her
sweetie.
parents at a party we hosted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a few months ago, and they were the best. They were so
No
nice. They were like,
way.
hey, you know our daughter Rosie? She texted the show all the time. I was like, of course I know Rosie. And what's funny is she was doing it like her parents didn't even know that she was texting.
No way.
Yeah, and then eventually she told them, she's like, oh yeah, I've been chatting with the morning hot tub, which is very
so
funny.
awesome.
It seems like the time she's texting, she should be in school.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point.
But we're not going to say any more than that because, it's a safe space. If she's skipping, she can do that.
Well, she's 10. Yeah.
You
What
do
are we?
you.
What are we, narcs? We're
Yeah.
not gonna narc on Rosie.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fine.
Rosie's saying, Mom, what's a narc?
Ask Brady.
Why am I a narc?
Because you're young and you can relate more,
But-
maybe, or something. I don't
But to answer your question, yes, we like getting texts.
Absolutely.
we
And we
do.
encourage everybody to text us.
Please
I
do.
mean, yeah, like also when we do solicit, then we like them to text too, but unsolicited is fine.
Yeah, we love getting the feedback. We love your questions. And thank you. That's why we give you the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
All right, I think it was about a year ago, maybe less. I don't know. You know me. I don't know any timelines at all in life. Andre 3000, you know him from Outcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
And he's had an acting career and a solo successful career. He recently put out a whole album of flute music.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And
It's
it was
weird.
really long.
Long
Yeah.
flute music
Yeah.
songs.
I think some of the songs were like 13,
Yeah.
14
Yeah,
minutes.
totally. And it was very abstract and weird and unusual.
Yeah.
And it was
Now, is
odd.
this some of it or is this generic
no,
flute music?
No, this is just sort of, this is actually Elizabeth Wentland.
Yes.
Okay, of course it is. Well, this is kind of nice, I guess, but also would annoy the hell out of me. Andre welcomed the latest arrivals into the world. See, he performed a pop-up flute concert at Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta recently. And he did this for a bunch of moms and their newborns and staff. He just sort of popped into the hospital without telling anyone and started performing flute music.
music.
For
Oh, that's
everybody.
nice.
That's really
I'd love
beautiful.
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine like you see Andre 3000 walk in, and if you recognize him, you're
Yeah.
a fan of Outcast.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
see that, you're like, wow, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out a flute and does this for an hour and a half.
I think it's
Yeah.
actually kind of beautiful.
Well,
It is.
it might
I
not
mean,
be what
it's-
you were hoping for.
That's what I mean. I
You
want
might
to
have
play a
wanted
hit.
Hey-ya.
Play, hey, Miss Jackson, Miss Jack, come on, Miss Jack. The other thing is, so you're at this awkward flute concert in the middle of the hallway or wherever they're doing this. How many flute songs are you staying for, honestly?
Half of one.
Half of
Oh,
one?
one.
Because I feel like you never know when it's going to end, though. Right?
No, you
like
don't.
Yeah.
they just blend in together, I feel
Well,
like.
let's find out what the timeline would be, I guess.
How long is a flute song? Oh, God. No, Brady.
Oh, Brady. It's
It's his recorder. So,
so it's not really a flute.
well, yeah, but how long would you say for Brady's recorder concert?
Oh, like I'd get up
I'm out.
now. Yeah. Like, honestly.
This is like one of those, grade 3 assembly, when you get together and you have to watch these and your
Right?
kid isn't on for the first hour.
the only good thing about this flute segment with him doing this,
He's not talking.
He's not talking.
We love this, Brady. Play away. Encore.
Oh, this is awful.
Oh, Brady.
He's actually getting into it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
That was great.
Oh,
Did someone say encore?
No. Now I want to hear Andre 3000.
Yeah.
The flute music. Absolutely.
Oh, that was Hey Ya. You guys didn't
Right. Yeah. Of course it was.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mauler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenni, and at Brady Jones Radio.
I was just talking the other day. My in-laws were in town, and we were talking about driving around. And I just said I could not live my life without GPS now.
Yeah.
It's
True.
impossible.
Yep.
It makes things so much easier.
does.
Oh, my God.
Like,
I use
imagine
GPS
a paper map. If
Right.
you had that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, even before GPS, I drove around the city and knew where everything was. I use GPS to go places in the city that I've lived forever.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Totally.
weird.
You just
but
took directions differently, right?
Yeah.
You get them from someone who would tell you how to
Yeah.
get there. But now I even find it, I know where I'm going, but I will use it so that I avoid traffic or I
Yeah, the
avoid
traffic is so
construction.
helpful.
it's also
or-
nice to know
The
what
police,
time you're going to be
Yeah.
home.
are out there too.
Yeah.
What time you're going to be
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new poll out on navigation skills, and only 16% of people are confident that they're excellent navigators without GPS directions.
Then I am in the 84% because I am not.
No.
Yeah, no.
I thought you'd be the best out
No.
of all of us.
No, absolutely not. No.
Really?
I feel like I am, and then
Yeah.
I know
I
I'm
could
not.
get lost in a map.
Yeah.
So no.
So 16% are excellent. Are you guys at all in the 37% that are good?
No.
I think I'm good.
You think you're
I
good?
do.
Are you
In
good
my
in like
own
different
city.
cities?
No.
Because I get lost so easily in other cities.
Immediately,
Yeah.
I will get lost.
Yeah.
My wife, you could spin her around and drop her in the middle of any city, and she'd tell you
And she
where
could
north
figure it
was.
out. That's
She-
crazy.
She
I
can
can't
do
do
that.
that I can do.
I can't do that at
I
all.
can't do that.
And then again, she would say, "Oh no, this is where we have to go this way." She can just do it off the top of her head
Right.
and know where to go anywhere. I cannot do that.
27% say they're fair. Is that you Brady? Rush?
No.
Probably
Fair?
bad. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 10% admit they're poor,
Yes,
and 7% are terrible.
I'm poor.
Poor.
Okay.
Poor.
Yeah.
I'm not terrible. Like, and again, in the city that I live in, I can get to work and back.
Yeah, you don't know like other things like the city I live in and the city I grew up in. I'm
Yeah.
like pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's anything new
Yeah.
is just going to be a disaster. I take 2 turns and I lose everything.
I'm also terrible. Like, my wife breaks it down to me all the time. If we were ever going to Toronto for something, I don't know all the stops to get to Toronto. Like, I don't know
like the little
where,
towns
and
where
stuff?
Oshawa would be as
Yes.
opposed to Markham, as opposed to Scarborough.
okay. Yeah.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know any of where anything
All you
is.
know is that they're
Vast,
outside
right?
the city
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, how many times do you do that drive? Maybe once
Enough
a year.
that you should
life.
know.
Yeah.
Enough
I
that you
guess.
should know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
72% of people claim they're very good at reading physical or digital maps.
Yeah, I can read them. I just
Yeah.
it does.
No.
What I have trouble doing is
Folding the map. I
Yeah.
can't do that.
You know, that's difficult.
I can see a map and see where I need to go, and that's good. And then to apply it to real life, that's where the disconnect is.
Okay.
I can't do that.
You know what I struggle with is like subway systems and bus systems. I can't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one thing. If
Yeah.
I'm walking anywhere, driving, I'm fine. You put
Okay.
me underground, I lose all concept of
Really?
everything. I literally got us lost in Toronto recently. I'm like, no,
Okay.
I'm sure it's line 1 going to this, whatever.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
go-
Oh, I'm
we
okay
start
with
going
that.
with the opposite direction. It's like, sorry guys, gotta get off and go back around.
Yeah.
63% say they can usually remember a new route having traveled it once.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
I could be on the same road for like my whole life and not know which way to go.
Yeah, like I think I'm good with that.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Like
great,
if we're in my wife's hometown and I've been driving around there now for years, I still have no idea. I cannot grasp it. She's like, no, we're on the south side of the city. I'm like, we are? What? How did we get there?
Like, Jenny, could you get to my house? No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
for
not
sure.
bad. Yeah.
Oh, how about this one? 61% say they're very good at giving directions. I'm terrible at that too.
I just
I
feel like
can't do
after
it.
2 things,
Yeah.
they're going to be lost,
They're
just
not
like I would be
listening.
lost,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you can give me 2 directions at a time, and then I got to find the next gas station.
Yeah.
And 45% say they don't remember routes very well. if riding as a passenger in the car. Do you remember more as a passenger or as a driver?
Oh, no. Driver.
More as a driver.
Yes.
But, I mean, I'm still lost.
But a passenger, are you
driver.
paying attention?
No.
I'm not really paying attention.
No.
I'm just sort of enjoying the drive and having a
Right.
chat,
Yeah.
you know?
But if you know the driver's really bad, you should
Oh,
be
yes,
paying attention.
yeah.
Yeah. If they're really, really
Definitely.
bad, for sure.
And finally, 28%. Jenny's said yes to everything. So
Yeah.
No.
you're good.
I
You're
think I'm good, but I'm terrible. Like I said, with and country roads, I'm terrible.
Okay.
What does this mean? 28% say they don't have a very good mental map of their environment.
Yeah.
So like landmarks, probably. Like you could point out landmarks.
Well,
or,
you know when you're in a new city and then
Yes.
you're walking around and you sort of build the map in your head, almost like a video game.
This
where
is
when
what
you
I'm saying.
discover it.
My wife can do this immediately.
Yeah.
So she's a sim.
Yeah. Like she can. Yeah, absolutely. And she'll know where things are. And oh no, this is where we got coffee yesterday. This or this. Like she can do that. I cannot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. Sometimes I'll be walking around a new city and I'll turn a corner and I'll be like, oh, I'm here? I thought I was like, how did I get to this
Yeah.
place? That's crazy.
I get a
What?
lot-
There's water?
Like even going to a sporting event or a concert, if we're in an arena, I get lost too.
Okay.
Oh my God, yes.
Like
It's a circle.
I know.
we're at the point too. Like we'll be stopped if we're in a parking lot somewhere, and my wife will say, "Can you put your visor down and block the sun?" And I don't know where the sun is. She's like, yeah, to the left. I'm like, oh, okay. To me, the sun is just above us. That's the direction I know.
I also do you find golf courses confusing?
Yeah.
If someone says to me, okay, all right, go back to the pro shop or whatever, go find your car. I don't know what that is. I'm driving the entire golf course. I have to do every single hole to get back.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No.
No idea.
Yeah.
I don't even know what hole I'm on.
I think that's fair.
Or you come to that part of the golf course where it's like a hole 3's that way, and hole 14's that way, hole 11.
Exactly.
And I don't know where I'm teeing off.
No, I'm like 29 over par on the 6th hole. You think I'm focused on like where my car is?
I
have no idea.
had to run into a store yesterday, and we just sort of parked on the side at the curb for me to just get out and run in. We were near the door. I got out of the car and went the wrong way. I
Like you
literally
ran
went, the
towards
window
the-
rolls down. She goes, no, there. I'm like, right. And then I went in.
Okay, you win. You win.
Yeah, that wins for sure.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Welcome to the secret society of cool internet people. To gain access, you need to know the secret password. I'll say the first half of a well-known meme, and if you say the second half properly, you're in. This is Open Sesame on the Morning Hot Tub with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
All right.
I hate this game.
We're
I'm
so bad at this
it.
game.
Yeah.
I don't think in the history of this game any of us have ever gotten one right.
No.
No.
But our listeners
Yes, do
text
really
in
well.
like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know them all.
Make sure your texting's closed. We got to play fairly.
Yeah.
Mauler,
Oh, yeah. Hey, Brady.
you want to come in?
Yeah, of course I want to be in there with you.
It's the secret society of cool internet people.
That's right.
But you got to finish this meme, okay?
Okay.
If you can finish the meme, you can come in.
Okay.
What's 9 plus 10?
19? Is it 19?
Oh, no. You're gone. Oh, geez.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
I don't even recognize that.
Seen it.
I
man.
love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
that's
That
great.
was fun.
Hey, Rush.
Oh,
Hey, Brady.
Hey,
Hey.
you want to come in
I
here?
do. Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I'd like to come in.
All right, you got to finish the meme, okay? It is Wednesday, my dudes. It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Let's get at it.
Oh, my God.
Come on, man.
He's so mad at you.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I'm supposed to know that?
Yes, you are.
No.
What is that?
You're supposed to
Oh,
know.
man.
Jenni.
Yeah.
Jenni, get over here.
Hi.
You want to come in?
I'd love to come in, Brady.
You got to finish the meme.
Okay.
But I am le.
What?
But I am le.
But I am le.
Le bien.
That wasn't it.
But I'm left tired. Well, have a nap. Then fire the missiles.
What?
Nobody knows this.
This is not a thing.
Here we go again.
I heard what you said. Everybody knows. But I am le tired.
Oh.
Mauler,
Yeah.
you want to come in?
Of course I want to come in.
You don't have to ask every time.
You gotta finish the meme.
Yeah.
Get in here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready.
Officer, I got one question for you. What are...
Officer, I've got one question for you. What are your handcuffs for?
Oh my God, are you joking me?
That's not it.
Officer, I got one question for you. What are those?
What are those?
Yeah, I knew that.
Did you?
Did you?
Yes, I've heard that.
Not
That's
heard any
impressive.
of these.
I don't know any of them.
Oh, man.
I think this is where it ends, though. Okay, what?
Rush,
Yes, Brady.
you've disappointed me for far too long.
I'm sorry about that.
Do you even want to get in
I
here?
do. I would like to get in there.
Okay, then finish the meme. And apparently... and apparently...
And apparently...
And apparently there's a roller coaster, and apparently...
What?
Is it the roller coaster kid? Did I get that?
And apparently, I've never been on live television before.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that
Yes, I
guy.
do. remember that,
I kind of got that.
Yeah.
I knew the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, maybe Brady's going to let me in.
No.
Get away, Rush. Get away.
No, guess not. All right.
Jenny,
Yes.
This is the last one.
Yeah,
the
this
love
is
of
it.
God.
If you don't
Gotta
get this, we're not
one.
getting in.
I know.
first of all, you're not getting in no matter what. Jenny, do you want to get in here
I
or
do.
what?
I do. Okay.
Jenny, can I be your +1?
For sure.
That's not how this works. Finish the meme, Jenny.
Okay.
Oh my God. It's a double.
Chin.
No!
No! Are you? Come on! I would have gotten in!
Rainbow!
I don't know.
It's a double rainbow all the way.
I would have come in!
Oh. Sorry, guys.
Get away from my door. All of you. Get out of here. Scram.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
We tried, guys.
It's a heavy door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open sesame. We'll try it again down the road.
Never. Please, never.
We almost got
We
in.
almost
No,
got
not
I
we.
knew the last two memes.
I knew the
got
last
them wrong,
two. Yeah.
but I
I've
knew
never heard
them.
any of them.
You've never heard of the double rainbow?
No, I heard the kid. No, the
kid.
double rainbow one I haven't.
I remember the apparently kid. Oh.
All right, we'll get in next time. I know it here with the Wheel of Fun.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Have you ever heard an uncommon word? This happens to me all the time. That catches your attention because it sounds like something naughty, but it's actually totally innocent.
No.
Sure.
I may have a hard time getting through this list, guys.
Uh-oh.
People online are listing words that sound erotic but aren't, and there are some amusing ones. So
Now,
here
should
they are.
Jenny try and say them
yeah.
normally or
Yeah.
erotically or...
I think maybe
God.
erotically. Do you want sexier music?
Yeah, I mean, that's a
No.
good idea. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Cause
I don't.
We can really like crank the
They're
sexy
all
here.
clean words.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are.
But
yeah.
if you say them
Yeah.
with an erotic tinge to your voice.
Right. Yeah.
And by the way,
Yeah.
you brought this to us. We
I
didn't
know.
give it to
This
you,
is your
so-
list.
It is. Well, it's not my.
And
I didn't come
think,
up with them.
As we all have experienced, nobody does eroticism like
That's
Jenny.
true. Oh, you know what we should do? One of the most erotic songs out there right now is Tate McRae in Sports Car. And she really like sports car.
I don't want to do
What
that.
if you sort of present
Lost,
like
that's
that?
not really
Yeah.
very
No.
sexy.
I
Brady.
thought that
It's not.
No.
Okay, it's just
Okay.
topical.
You sound
No, I'll
haunted.
just start with the list.
Okay, let's just do the list. Brady's making it.
How about this? This would be dongle. It's a device that can be plugged into a hardware port on a computer.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Oh, I
Can
knew
you pass me that dongle?
Hand me my dongle, please. Like if you wanted to put like your headphones into the like your
Yeah.
USB
Yes.
It's a
thing.
dongle.
You use
A dongle.
A dongle.
Jenny and I'd
Okay.
be walking around the house going, "Where's my dongle?
Dongle.
Yeah.
Honey, it's up here."
Come get it. Okay, how about gesticulate?
What?
Yeah, it's to make or use gestures, especially in an animated manner.
Let's gesticulate.
That sounds dirty.
Why is it that Brady and I are doing the sexy things here? It's supposed to be
know.
Jenny.
I don't know. I don't.
Somebody's
I'm
got to
not
do
doing
it.
it.
Yeah. Carrying all the weight here.
How do I say?
And by the way, Rush, I'm sorry.
Very sexy.
Yeah, you're sexier than Brady.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, Brady's
Brady
just
sounds
whispering
creepy.
weirdly.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Uvula. Did I say
it's
that right?
uvula.
I always say uvula.
No,
Uvula?
that's wrong.
Uvula.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't sound real.
Honey.
Uvula.
Uvula.
It's like the little dongle in your throat.
Wait, Jenny's still struggling with it. What is it?
It's when I look at it, I want to say uvula.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
You
you don't
said
say
uvula.
you don't say harmful UV rays.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a
uvula.
little fleshy hanging ball in the back of your throat.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Honey, have you seen my uvula?
Ooh, it's next to your dongle.
Oh God. How about Homo erectus?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first.
Homo erectus.
Oh God, the first human species to evolve a human-like body.
You like
Honey,
my
have you
human-like
seen
body?
my Homo erectus?
Up here.
No, that's my
literally.
dongle.
No, it's up there for sure.
Let's gesticulate.
Oh my God.
Okay, mastication.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Chewing,
that sounds. It's chewing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
Do you ever say that to Derek? Because you hate his chewing.
I hate your mastication.
Yeah, go masticate alone.
Go
in the other
masticate
room.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
I masticate every day.
Mastication.
Numerous times a day.
Yeah.
Okay, penal code. Yeah, that's a funny one.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
Is it?
Penal code? Yeah.
You didn't even laugh when you said it. Penal code.
Penal code. It's a document that compiles
Right.
all of our jurisdiction's criminal law.
Penile code, very different.
Might be in the penal code.
Could be. Yeah.
And I've never heard cockles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your cockles.
Yeah.
What are your cockles?
I'll show you.
Okay, now. No,
Cockles.
they're similar to clams, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it warms the cockles
Yeah,
of
the
your
cockles
heart.
of your heart. Yeah.
Maybe the clams of your heart.
Nope.
The little clams? They're
That's
small
not it.
clams, apparently.
Yeah.
Cockles are little tiny
Cockles
clams.
and
Little
muscles
mollusks.
are things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like muscles.
Muscles,
So
yeah.
how does it warm the cockles of your heart?
The muscles of your heart, maybe? Is that what it means?
No, muscles like with two S's.
Oh.
I don't know why
Like
you have
seafood.
Yeah,
you're talking
seafood.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the seafood. I don't know why the heart. I'm surprised Brady's not Googling it. It's weird.
Okay.
That's a producer.
Because he's too busy with his voice.
Yeah.
Cockles.
Oh, this is a good one. Shuttlecock.
Uvula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shuttlecock.
Yeah, that's, badminton, the birdie in badminton.
That shuttlecock was coming right for me.
Cockle refers to the chamber of a kiln in reference to the heart, one of the chambers.
Chambers of the heart.
Oh,
Okay. There you
okay.
go.
Cockle.
Okay.
Cockle.
Kumquat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
It's gonna
it.
be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a citrus fruit. Small round
By the way,
citrus.
just got a
Kumquat.
text from my wife. I use dongle at school every day.
No.
Sure. Yeah. We use dongle around here.
Yeah.
Our headphone dongles.
Yep.
And
Never
she
heard
says, I always comment how much I hate the word hate it
Yeah.
with a lot of exclamation marks.
Yeah.
Dongle.
Dongle, but I might use it now. It is fun.
Dongle.
Yeah.
When she gets home today, I'm going to go, dongle in the living room.
But how many dongles does she have that she uses it a lot?
I don't know.
I'll hang on to this
Everybody
one.
grab your dongle. Let's go.
Stop. Dongle time. Doom,
Do,
doom,
do,
doom,
do,
doom.
do. And the last one is cornhole.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's less fun. Cornhole. And now it's just become part of
Cornhole.
my regular speak.
Your
So I don't
summer
even
speak.
think of it. Yeah, I play a lot of cornhole.
Play a
You
lot
should
of
see my
cornhole.
boards, man. Oh, my cousin made me these awesome boards.
Yeah.
Like the Canadian flag on it. Like she did. Like
Wow.
they are unreal. Unreal.
Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Cornhole is a really gross
It
word.
is.
It
not
is.
good.
It is. But when again, the more you use any of these, that's why I'm
just-
surprised.
It becomes a part of your everyday.
Yeah, it is. It's just such a
Dongle.
part of my life. Cornhole.
Also a beautiful name for a young lady.
Oh.
Oh, I think meant cornhole.
No,
Nice
less-
to meet
less
you.
beautiful.
I'm Uvula.
Uvula.
Uvula
Jones.
dongle.
It sounds like an Austin Powers
does,
villain.
yeah. Uvula dongle.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
All right, so Rush, you were talking about getting some plastic surgery the other day.
Yeah.
Talks about it a lot.
Yeah, what are we going to do? Your calves again?
What are you doing next?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just. I started at the top of my head. I'm down to my calves now. Almost everything's done. Just gotta do my calves and then I'll do my feet.
Yeah.
You're a whole new man.
And then you start
Start
again.
over.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Just tweaks,
just
a
freshen
tweak.
it up.
Yeah.
Your nipples are so high right now.
But yeah,
It's true.
yeah.
And why did they add another one? That's weird.
Well, you can never have too many
It's
nipples.
addictive,
Yeah.
the whole
Well,
thing.
Rush, wouldn't you want someone to sing to you as you fall asleep with the anesthetic just
Yeah.
blasting in your
Yeah,
face?
that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I bring in a choir.
Well, yes or no, this might change your mind. You should visit Dr. William J. Vineyard in Port St. Lucie, Florida.
Okay.
Now, these videos have been going viral of the good doctor holding
I've
patients'
seen this.
hands
Yeah.
and singing to them.
Yes.
Yep.
This seems a little odd because many people would not want that.
No, that's true.
But I guess he does reassure people before going under the knife. He says in an Instagram post, every patient gets to choose their own song before surgery, a small but meaningful tradition that erases nerves and makes the experience truly personal.
love
Once
this.
again, they're not playing the song. He's
singing
singing
it.
to you.
Yeah.
So whatever song you choose, he's got to learn the lyrics.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Really? I would love this.
Now, there's one that's going viral. It has to do with, I think he's a country singer, Cody Johnson. But overwhelmingly, a lot of people are picking Garth Brooks songs.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we have Friends in Low Places as one of the top choices.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
And so, yeah, there you go.
Can we hear him? Do we have any audio?
Oh, I could try to find him.
Again,
Yeah.
I'd be
Instagram, maybe.
very uncomfortable with a guy singing.
But
Especially
guys-
there's, I mean, he's singing just a cappella, I would assume,
Yeah,
too.
and he's not bad. Like, he's not the best singer in the world, but,
But
he's not bad.
why not play the music?
Yeah.
Because it's the whole idea of connecting with the doctor, the guy who's about to work on you, who's showing that he cares and he put effort into your entire
No.
surgery and the song that you like. I love it. I love him. I love
What's
him.
his name again?
Dr. William J. Vineyard.
I want my surgeon just worrying about surgery, not singing Garth Brooks songs.
Thank you.
to me.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
thank you.
You know what this is, though, right? This is just an extension of Jenni and her famous
Dancing
dancing psychiatrist.
yeah. See?
You guys can work in the same office.
Oh,
like,
my
you
God.
can outfit the office. Every single office has a stage.
Yep.
And it's all like mic'd up and stuff.
Right.
You guys can have the same practice.
Not as crazy as you thought I was,
guess
eh?
what? The practice I'm never
Never,
going to.
never, ever, ever. No.
Never, ever, ever, never, ever.
I think this works.
We should explain that when I was younger, and I'm talking like, I don't know, 11 or something, I wanted to be a dancing psychologist so that I
Naturally,
would dance for people. This sounds so wrong.
When they're breaking down
When
about their parents dying.
No, before and after, okay?
Yeah.
I'd start the session with a little dance, I'd
Okay,
end the
sure.
session with a dance,
Okay, yeah.
And
we'd
you
work
should
out
specify
problems
what
in
type of
between.
dance
And
because it doesn't sound
it would
good
be
right
an
now.
interpretive dance that would be based on what they told you
Sure,
over the
or
session.
maybe I was feeling Marky Mark that day. I don't know.
Oh,
Can
so
you
it's then
imagine
you
somebody
decide?
talks about something very serious that they're going through, and then you just break into a good vibrations dance?
Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad.
It's-
You guys want to hear the singing doctor?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, so he's got music in the background.
Yeah, it sounds like he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him. He's good.
If I'd only known
It's a great song.
how the king would fall, then who's
It's pretty like weird though. Like there's a bunch of nurses standing around and working.
Yes.
did all
How many eye rolls are the nurses giving right now?
They love it. Guaranteed they love
No,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
William Vineyard loves himself a lot.
Yes. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't disagree with that. But I also just think the nurses love being a part of that experience every day.
Maybe he's shooting for an A&E show.
Oh.
Honestly.
Could get one.
Right?
A&E. You're talking TLC.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, 90 Day Fiance,
Yeah.
1,000-pound sisters.
You know,
I mean,
the
it goes
other
on.
thing is a lot of the time, if you're going to have like an anesthesia, they say, okay, so count back from 10. And by the
Yes.
time you hit 7, you're
Yeah.
out.
Right.
I don't know if he's putting in a small dose because he wants to get the full song in.
Well, he does want to get them.
But that's what it
Yes.
sounds
right,
like.
you're right.
There's a lot of song
Yeah.
here for someone who's going under.
So
I
he
love
just
this.
put her now under. Like they just put the gas on her,
Uh-huh.
and now she's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
she got about a minute of
he
performance.
makes sure that he gets to
Yeah.
After
get the whole
she's
song
out,
in.
do you think he finishes the song?
It doesn't look like he does. It looks like he just kind of does like a minute and a half of it.
Yeah.
Or do you think like, if the nurses lean in and start to put her out and it's like before like the crescendo of the song, but he's really like practiced.
Wait,
Hey, hang on.
Yeah.
Does he make them stop a little
I
bit?
think, to me, it seems to me that the song is more important than the surgery. And I'm not going to this guy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
There
it so
you go.
much.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
This Uber passenger, Elise, claims that her driver began playing AI-generated songs featuring her own name.
Oh, no. That's so funny.
I love that.
Right?
Wow.
So the New York City resident ended up giving the driver 1 star, though. She said, didn't think I'd be serenaded at 7 a.m. by AI on the way to the airport. That's what she put in her TikTok caption.
Okay.
Commenters agreed that hearing these personalized songs would be jarring. This would send me into psychosis, somebody replied. It is creepy.
The problem is it's kind of creepy. Yeah.
No, but it's weird if like he starts singing the song, but he just pops her name into a
It's
generator
so
and then it's
weird.
but it's not him doing it.
It's creepy, and I can understand if there's a guy driving and you're alone in an Uber and he's playing songs that have your name in it. That's creepy and uncomfortable for a woman.
Even for me, I would be like, what's going on?
It's weird, but I mean,
I need to know
I'd
what
be
the
less
other
uncomfortable.
lyrics
I would
were.
think it's a weird dude,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't
but
feel
is it love
unsafe.
songs?
You
This
might
is
feel
it.
unsafe.
Like if it was, I want to be with you forever.
Yeah, okay, I get it. That's weird.
That's weird.
But if it's just like, I don't know, he just throws it in and whatever AI comes up with.
But what's the AI going to come up with? Is it just going to be a song about like, you were in an Uber, Jenny? You know?
I think he probably just says create songs, and then when he has somebody that he knows their name when he picks them up, he throws it in, and he probably does it for everybody.
Yeah,
And-
I know that he does it for everybody,
Yeah.
but it's still just so weird.
And your music ability, underrated.
It really
That
is.
was pretty
Yeah,
good.
See, like, who needs AI in an Uber when you can just have Jenny in an Uber? And what would that sound like, Jenny?
Well, you were in an Uber, Jenny.
What's the next line?
Jenny, you are in an Uber.
Okay, so that's the song.
Just over and over.
You think AI is pretty limited, don't you? I gotta be honest.
Names and where you are.
Yeah. And is there a certain genre that you would do?
Oh, whatever that genre was. You were in an Uber, Jenny.
Don't know if that was a genre.
I don't feel like it was.
Yeah.
Sounds like R&B, but
It
I
is
don't know.
R&B.
Yeah.
Very R&B,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making it hard for Brady to try and type in
know.
R&B.
R&B. I mean, you're welcome to perform it right now if you want.
Oh, no,
figured
no,
that
I
was
wouldn't.
Because
You know,
I mean,
it's just 2 lines.
There it is. It doesn't have to be 2 lines.
no,
It could be so many more lines.
it could be way more. Yeah.
Oh, I have a beat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. You were in an Uber,
Oh.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Oh.
You are in an Uber, Jenny.
What if it was something like, and you want a breath mint?
Oh, yeah. That was the other line. I
Oh, it
forgot.
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And do you want a... Wait, hang on. I need to go with the beat. Hang on. Do you want a breath mint, Jenny?
What about a mini water bottle?
Look at this mini water bottle, Jenny.
Yeah, you would totally just get out of the car
Yeah, I
while it's
think so.
moving.
Yeah, you're leaving. Yeah.
Just
Tuck roll.
roll into the highway.
The song just keeps going.
And the next person's like, who the hell is Jenny?
What have you done to Jenny? Where is she?
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
According to court records, Californians Alvaro Gutierrez and Ramiro Sanchez said they were massacred from bed bugs when they stayed at a Ventura hotel in February 2020. So this is what they said. The bed bugs latched onto the plaintiffs while they slept, sucked their blood until they were gorged. That's what the lawsuit reads. The pair were awarded $2 million.
What?
Yeah, and it's believed this could be the biggest legal payout over bed bugs. The hotel in question is considering an appeal.
Yeah.
$2 million
That's too
for
much
bed bugs?
money.
Are you bed bug me up, baby?
I mean, if they knew and they didn't say anything, then,
then
Yeah.
But $2 million?
Yeah.
I mean, how many bed bugs were there, and did they suck all their blood? Not all of it, obviously. But
Well, no, not all of it, but enough. If you had them and you didn't tell anything, you did nothing about
Yeah.
it, and then you're charging people, you need to penalize them somehow.
Yeah, but
so.
$2 million is crazy.
I'd get eaten by a bunch of bed bugs for $2 million
You can
bucks.
infest everything I own. For
Did
$2
you,
million?
If you're a hotel, I assume you have to have various kinds of insurance. Does your insurance cover something like this?
Maybe.
And if it does, then
maybe.
there you go. Like, it's a big slap on the wrist. But the other thing, too, is putting the name of the hotel out there is probably going to
That's
be
the
much
biggest
more
part, yes.
punishment than
And
the
get
money.
rid of
Yeah.
your bed bugs.
You
Yeah,
should
for
do
sure.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
sure they
you
sprayed
definitely
or
should.
something. But
Sucked all the blood out of them. Imagine them in court. Oh, they're not here today. Oh, no, Your Honor, we're over here. You can see through us. We have no blood left. $2 million, please.
2 deflated balloons.
Rush, this is your nightmare. But look,
Yeah.
you can get $2 million
would you
in
do
the
it
end.
for $2
Yeah,
million?
good
You
question.
hate bed bugs and the idea of them.
Oh, yeah. Would you get
creeps
into
out,
bed
right?
for the
$2
night?
million.
My issue would be that I wouldn't be able to get rid of them.
Right.
And so, like, if I knew that somehow, like, I'd walk when I
Like, would
walked
you
out.
stay in that hotel room
No.
for a night?
No.
$2 million.
No, I
you
wouldn't
wouldn't
want
stay in
to
that
because
hotel
I'd be
room.
very afraid that I'm going to take bed bugs with me, and
Yeah,
then I'm
but
going to
of
have
course
them
you
for
are.
the
But
rest of my
that's
life.
the thing. We're gonna infest
$2
your house with
million.
bed bugs.
Yeah.
But we're gonna give you $2 million.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
insane.
No,
my
it takes
God,
more than that.
Infest me up,
That's,
man.
are you? Yeah.
No.
I will live with bed bugs. I will just.
Yeah.
That will be
You
my
will
life
become
now.
a bed bug.
It's
Yeah.
me and my roommates. Oh, the bed bugs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
$2 million,
how big?
no.
Can't they get really big? Especially, I guess, after they suck your
Not
blood,
not
right?
that big. I mean,
No?
not Brady
I
size.
feel like no. I feel like they can be the size of like a nickel.
No.
A nickel?
No,
Oh,
no,
I
no,
think
no.
so.
No, they don't.
Brady,
Yeah.
No,
Thank
they
you.
don't.
working
They
on
don't get nickel sized.
I don't know.
No, they don't even get the size of a quarter of a dime.
No. Adult
Darn.
bed bugs 4 to 5 millimeters
Yeah.
long. So about the size of an apple seed.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's not.
Which is big,
Okay,
but
yeah.
no,
It's
not
not nothing.
Not
Well,
a nickel.
Here's the question, though. Would you rather have them bigger that you can see
Yeah,
them a lot
Yeah,
better, or
absolutely.
smaller?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, it is more shocking when you see a giant bug.
Yeah.
Like that's really off-putting
Like a
when you
June
see,
bug
Yeah,
is,
if
you know.
see that,
Sure,
like
yeah,
if you're in your bed and then you move the sheet and
Yeah.
you saw a June bug there,
Hey!
you're going to jump to the ceiling.
For
Yeah.
sure.
100%.
And now, after they suck blood, do they get? How big do
Yeah,
they get?
That's how big they get.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And
Okay.
then
An apple seed.
you can see they look red because
Right.
you
Yeah,
can
so
see the blood
ugh,
in them.
fresh.
They are creepy looking things.
Yeah.
I think
$2 million?
Jenny, Brady, and I would do it for $1 million.
Oh, I'd do
I-
it for 25 grand.
And now again,
No, you wouldn't do it for 25,000.
Sure.
Yeah.
if it was
do
a
a little
hotel,
spray
and
after.
if I could walk out and there was like a thing that I walked through that made sure there was no bed bugs on me, then absolutely, sure.
Who
Nobody's
wouldn't
giving
do
you
that?
But
money.
then,
Exactly.
I'd lie there and have them feast on me, whatever. I don't care.
No,
Worst
feast
fear
away.
factor ever.
The idea for me is not like the scary part is not actually being lying down and having them eat me while I'm trying to
No.
sleep. I don't really care.
Yeah, but if you bring them home, then you fumigate your house. And then
Yeah, but
bada
then there
bing,
might
bada
still
boom.
be there, and then
then-
no.
But then, so what? How much does fumigating cost? Like 10 grand?
Well, I'd have to spend
Maximum.
I'd have to spend millions of dollars to get rid of the bed bugs.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No one's spending millions of dollars getting rid of bed
No,
bugs.
because
it's
they
a
still
minor
have them.
inconvenience.
Yeah, they still
it's
have
like
bed
a
bugs. That's
weekend
why
of
you
fumigating.
got to
Yeah.
spend millions of dollars and burn everything you own.
Oh my god!
Look it up.
You can literally burn everything I own for $2 million.
Jenny's killing me today with her little asides. In the background, she said, well, nobody's going to give you money for that.
But no.
But Jenny, who do you think is going
Just
to give
so
up money for the
low-key.
bed bugs?
Yeah. No one's doing that. But that's true. I mean, she's right.
I guess. Yeah.
She's just so under the radar
Yeah.
about it, like, you moron.
Yeah, nobody's doing that.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to give you $25,000 either. Like, it's no.
That is my favorite thing
Yeah.
now. Just looking at Rush and saying, "Are you crazy?"
But you did get me.
I got you.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Well, I guess the world is going to hell, and I'm just going to live out in the boonies and not talk to anybody ever
Oh,
again.
what's
Mauler's
going
going
on?
off grid.
What's happening?
I don't know that we need to ask what's happening. I think we all gotta know.
Yeah.
what-
You guys ready? There's a new poll out.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. You know, they want to get people back in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
still working remotely.
Yeah.
This is absolutely bonkers. In a new poll, 47% of Gen Zers, you guys know who you are,
Yes.
say they're having more fun, in quotes, you know what I mean? That,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Fun time.
Yeah.
kind of.
While working remotely due to more flexible schedules.
Well, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense,
Technically,
yeah.
they didn't say they were getting any action while on the clock, but
Okay.
That's
I
what
mean,
they're-
I'm sure
you
they
know,
are.
yeah.
But here's where it goes crazy off the rails. When it comes to things they'd like to see added to the office, not their home offices, but the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
38%, that's a high number,
Yeah.
said they'd like to have private spaces for hookups
No.
and solo play during the workday.
Oh,
No.
No. 38%?
Yes.
Oh.
That is
Can you
surprising.
imagine going into that? What do they call it on? Isn't it Bachelor in Paradise and they call it the Boom Boom Room or something like that?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine going into the Boom
Or like
Boom
Jersey
Room at
Shores,
work?
the smush room.
Yeah.
Again,
no, not
that's
doing
bad.
that.
But if you're going into the solo room, that's just
Well, I don't know if the solo room is different than the hookup room or
Right.
it's just
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
different.
matter if you're
Yeah.
walking out alone. Everybody knows
everyone
what
knows
we're
you're in
doing.
there. Yeah.
Do you have to like block out your team schedule for that?
Oh
man.
no.
Now they're
Sign
saying they
ups?
want this, so quote, they can take a break alone or with a coworker, which the HR nightmares there
My
Oh
alone.
God,
my
yes.
God.
Can you imagine?
This can't be real.
Are you sure it's about hookups specifically? It's not like a small like meeting room or
like
something?
a mediation, like
Yeah,
a
like
meditation
like a
room
chill
or something?
room, like
Brady,
a,
I'm trying to clean up this as
Yeah,
much as
no,
I can.
it's-
That's
all right, fair
exactly
enough.
what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Overall, 31%. Think of these stats of Gen Zers worry that returning to the office would negatively impact their sex lives and disrupt their work-life balance. Aw. Oh, that's
funny
too
thing is-
bad.
Life balance is important.
We're also hearing
Jenny.
Gen Z people are having less sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're having less sex, yet they want to have a boom boom room at the office.
Well, they need all the opportunities they can get.
yeah.
Huh.
You know, if the mood strikes.
Sure.
Well, 42%, I'm going to throw one or two more stats out here. 42% said that being around others helps improve their confidence. Okay.
Okay,
Well,
sure.
18% said spending time with colleagues boosts their moods. I guess so.
Yeah.
I get, no, I get that. Sure. Okay.
But only 18%. That's how many people really want to stay at home.
yeah.
If only 18% say
Yeah.
that being around coworkers improves their mood.
I
But
guess so.
they-
I don't know.
They want to go in the office if there's a special place that they can go and masturbate. This is what we're
Okay.
hearing.
Why are
Okay,
you
why are
saying
we
that?
using
Just
words
very
like that?
This is
as
what
light
they're
way to
saying.
put it.
This is what they're saying.
I actually did all of
You
that
cleaned
without
it up
getting
very well.
Yeah.
Why are you?
because it's a shocking fact, and this is something that people need to know.
Okay. I feel like they figured it out.
It's a
I don't
shocking
know.
fact.
Yeah, we were beating around the bush.
Yeah.
Which,
Yes.
well,
Brady, see, he's doing it too.
I mean,
Yeah, but that was clever.
not really. You're right.
I can't even
No.
imagine. And I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Like, I'm a dad of 4, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go, okay, I'm going to do that at work. Like, I'm thinking about me as a 22-year-old starting in the business.
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Still.
What a terrible first impression.
I
with my
don't want to
bosses.
touch the door handle.
No. Does it
True.
bring your
No.
own
Yeah.
sheets?
I'm very
BYOS?
grossed out by like a lot of things
Yeah.
at work. Never mind
Yeah.
that.
But I now, as the game is here on the morning hot tub,
Yes.
I mean,
Who
the
is
most
most likely?
Brady.
Brady.
Absolutely.
well, obviously. I, mean, I can't even defend that.
And I'm certainly talking about solo.
Most likely, yeah. But
Behind the scenes, we've been working for the last few weeks on getting a very special room in this building. And Brady's
Yes, Jenny was painting
Yeah.
it this morning.
she was, yeah.
but Brady's been working so hard on thinking it's so important that we have this room.
And now I know why you picked the color you did.
There's even curtains in there.
Yeah, and mood lighting. And I'm thinking of getting some candles.
Oh boy.
What's the morning hot tub doing? Don't go in there.
No.
They're filming. What?
Oh boy.
Check the team's page. I scheduled my time.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Oh, Gen Zers, we love you.
Yeah, well.
Like what you just heard? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found.
Follow the gang on socials for more fun at Mauler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The Hot Tub Podcast, a part of the Stingray Podcast Network.